Welcome back to Pop Culture Confessions, the podcast where we dissect the latest celebrity shenanigans with the precision of a surgeon and the empathy of a tax auditor. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's been haunting our social media feeds like a bad TikTok dance, the curious case of Will Smith.
Ah, yes, Will Smith, the man who went from being the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to the Fresh Prince of Please Make It Stop. It's a journey, isn't it? A very, very public journey.
A journey that feels less like a comeback and more like a desperate attempt to stay relevant in a world that's moved on from getting jiggy with it. No offense to Getting Jiggy With It, a classic in its own right.
None taken. But seriously, remember when Will Smith was just cool? Like universally cool. Men in Black, Independence Day, even Wild Wild West had a certain charm. A questionable charm, but charm nonetheless.
He was the guy who could do no wrong. The family man, the action star, the rapper who somehow made rapping about parents just not understanding seem profound. And then, the slap. The slap heard round the world, and apparently the slap that launched 1,000 cringe-worthy musical endeavors.
The music. Let's talk about the music, because Pretty Girls, Liam, I've heard elevator music with more edge. It's like he tried to bottle the essence of a suburban dad at a barbecue and turn it into a summer hit, and it worked for all the wrong reasons.
The comment section alone was a masterclass in comedic timing. Will dancing like a senior citizen at a bingo party. Another win for the deaf. My personal favorite, this has hands down got to be the most elaborate way of coming out I've ever seen. I mean, you can't write this stuff.
And the lyrics, I am the paint and I'm the brush and I'm the canvas. I am the saint, but if you touch, I'm a savage. Liam, what in the self-help book gone wrong was that? It sounds like a motivational poster that got into a fight with a rhyming dictionary and lost.
And then the follow-up, the freestyle where he supposedly threw shade at Chris Rock after all those heartfelt apologies. The tears, my nephew Dom is 9 and he's like, why'd you hit that man, Uncle Will? Oh, damn it, why are you trying to Oprah me? The sheer audacity.
It's like apologizing for accidentally setting fire to a building, then releasing a song called Arson is Art. The inauthenticity meter just went off the charts. And then he cries about it in an interview, but then raps about being a savage. Pick a lane, Will, or at least get a better ghostwriter.
It's a classic case of do as I say, not as I rap. But you know, the internet never forgets. And it certainly doesn't forgive a perceived lack of authenticity, especially when you've spent your entire career cultivating this squeaky clean, perfect family image.
Which, as we now know, was a carefully constructed facade. He literally admitted he was building a picture to counteract his childhood. So he wanted a wonderland where everyone's happy all the time. And then Willow, at 9, drops the truth bomb. Daddy has a picture of a family in his mind, and it's not us. Ouch. That's some deep Freudian stuff right there.
It's like a Shakespearean tragedy, but with more Fresh Prince references. And then the entanglement. The entanglement. That was the moment the perfectly curated image shattered into a million pieces, and we all collectively gasped, wait, what?
And now he's trying to appeal to the TikTok generation, collaborating with influencers half his age, doing awkward memes. It's like watching your cool uncle try to do the latest dance craze at a family gathering. You love him, but you also want to gently lead him away from the dance floor.
But here's the thing, and this is where it gets truly fascinating. He's always been a bit cringe, right? Like even back in the day, the over-the-top enthusiasm, the slightly forced positivity, it was part of his charm. It was the Fresh Prince. He was supposed to be a little extra.
Exactly. It's like people suddenly discovered that water is wet. Will Smith has always been a walking, talking, highly charismatic cringe fest, and we loved him for it. Now all of a sudden, it's a problem because he slapped someone and then tried to make a rap comeback that sounded like it was written by a committee of confused marketing executives.
So is it the cringe or is it the context? Is it that his public approval has declined, so now every little misstep is magnified? Because Bad Boys Ride or Die did pretty well, right? So people still want to see him act.
They want him to blow things up, not drop questionable beats. It's a very specific kind of forgiveness. We'll let you be a movie star, Will, but please, for the love of all that is holy, stop trying to be a rapper. And maybe lay off the overly earnest social media posts.
And the constant need for external validation. The whole, I became the biggest actor on earth so no one would ever cheat on me again. That's a lot. It explains why he's so obsessed with public perception and success.
It's a tragic tale, really. A man so driven by external approval that he lost sight of who he was, or at least who he wanted us to think he was. And now he's stuck in this loop of trying to win back an audience that's just tired of the oversharing, tired of the apologies that don't quite land, tired of the music that makes your ears bleed.
So, what's the solution? Does he just disappear for a while? Go off the grid, meditate, find himself in a remote village in Tibet?
Honestly, at this point, I think he just needs to embrace the cringe. Own it. Say, yeah, I'm 56, I'm still trying to rap, and sometimes I make questionable life choices. Deal with it. That would be more authentic than anything he's done in years.
The ultimate comeback, self-awareness. Imagine a new song, I'm a savage, I'm a saint, and my music makes you faint.
Now that I would stream. But seriously, it's a reflection of a larger trend, isn't it? Celebrities used to be these mysterious, unattainable figures. Now with social media, we know everything. And the more we know, the more we sometimes, well, dislike them.
It's the paradox of proximity. The closer we get, the more we see the flaws, the insecurities, the desperate attempts to stay relevant, and Will Smith is the poster child for that phenomenon.
So is the internet being too harsh, or is the mocking warranted, or are we just unbothered? I think for most of us, it's a mix of all three. We're entertained by the spectacle, a little sad for the fall of grace, and mostly just wondering what fresh cringe he'll unleash next.
Indeed. The saga continues, and we'll be here, popcorn in hand, ready to dissect every awkward dance move and questionable lyric, because that's what we do. We're the pop culture vultures, and Will Smith is our unwitting feast.
Until next time, stay cringe, stay authentic, and for the love of all that is good, don't try to rap if you're over 50, unless you're Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg gets a pass.
You've been listening to Pop Culture Confessions. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment telling us your favorite Will Smith cringe moment. We'll see you next time.